Chicago. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, glad you're with us. Out is the rookie from Greg's alma mater. That's Andres Borregales to get us started. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. Real quick. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 33 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Again, right up the middle to Henry. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3.
Jackson looking to throw. On the move left. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown Bears. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He's inside the 40. It's a foot race. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. A first down throw for Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Fred Warner. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, Jackson. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It is 3rd and long. To throw is Jackson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he will dive into the end zone. One play, 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. A special teams magic moment from the rookie who takes it all the way. What a great way to announce yourself to your teammates as a huge part of this team.
Yeah, and there's no greater way to establish value and to earn a role on a team, Mike, than through special teams. Now, when you can do it as a returner and you can impact the game by putting points on the board, man, that is different. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and that is a huge impact play here by the young rookie.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Now, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Jackson. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable incomplete on that 3rd down try.
And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Quirrell. Good blocking to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Blake Quirrell. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point is good. And the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, here comes White. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Dallas Turner. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game, number 4 on the season. Jackson now on 2nd down. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Throwing Jackson. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, it's Cora. Open space inside the 10. And he will score! Blake Cora. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Steelers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, Chicago.
At the 49-yard line.
180! Sit hot! 180! Sit hot!
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
47-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Alpha, sit up!
Off the play fake. Jackson forced to his right. That is intercepted. And now he loses the football. And it looked like one of the Bears was able to get in there. He did, so the ball stays with Chicago.
Intercepted. The coverage by Zion McCollum.
Play action now. Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
2nd and 5.
180!
This is Henry. And he will get into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Chicago. And Butker on for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Bears are able to cut into the deficit. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. No return here. This is a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready?
On the ground, it's Cora to start the drive. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Brings up second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Okay,
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
ready? 19 strike. 19 Charger. 19.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He keeps it himself, and he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
60. Ready?
He'll try to run it here with Cora. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll go. Here's Milton. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
And the Steelers first down.
Come on, come on. Hit. Yes, ready?
On the handoff, this is Cora. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line.
34 yards. That's good for the Steelers. First down.
Ready?
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Milton. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs. And that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL. And the reality is, he knows it, the sideline knows it, the huddle knows it. At this level, you've got to make that play.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Hayden Ellis.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Now he'll run. And mark him down up beyond the 30. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
Hey, report. Report. Middle.
Jackson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back. Attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. As they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this on the ground with Cora. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
On the jump.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Viking 18.
To the air. It's Milton. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards. Pick up on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
Let's go now.
First down, Pittsburgh.
There's a handoff to Cora. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Ready.
Once again, it's Cora. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here's Milton. And he's going to get this close to a 1st down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Kaepernick. On left line. Got his pain.
Getting the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Get up. Return it. Get up. 13. What is it?
On 1st and 10, Jackson escaping to his left. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Open man, that's Collins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line. Back to throw, Jackson. Pushed out to his left. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Forward. Jackson now. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by Zion McCollum. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. They'll run straight ahead with Cora. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll stay on the ground with Cora. He's belted. In the backfield, what a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Milton. Moving to his right. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on fourth. He's going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
On the handoff, it's Henry. It'll be a short pickup. Down to the 22. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Steelers' 22-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
No, we changed it.
Jackson looking to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Third down and 7.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. To the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got it at the 7. To the pylon, he's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown Bears.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler.
To throw, it's Milton. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback. Realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He's going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Looking to throw, it's Milton. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. What will be a big play there for 4th and long.
And the Steelers first down. A 51-yard gain. And
now a give up the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down, they need 7.
Second and 7 at the Bears' 11-yard line.
Second down, 4. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, this crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
A 24-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Running forward is Quora. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
That one complete to Pierce. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Lil Jon. Pick your me, click. What's up, folks? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
Straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. Hey, shorty, what they call it? She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. Do what you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I